BeerCoin goes up only since its launch in end of May. What will happen next? Will it pump further? And what is BeerCoin even? You'll see in this video, so without any further ado, let's go. Welcome back to another episode of Philprints, your one and only stop for crypto finance and trading. So this is the chart of BeerCoin. As you can see, it launched on May 27th. Regarding to coin market cap, it's based on Solana, and the actual parabola here started on June 3rd to 4th, so just a couple of days ago. If we have a look at the chart on DEX Screener, we can actually see that on chain, it started on May 23rd, so even before that. And if we measure the absolute bottom to the absolute top, this is actually more than 48x in gains within just 2 weeks. So it's no surprise that BeerCoin is very hyped at the moment. We have $15.5 million in liquidity, which is very healthy, a market cap of nearly $400 million already. So if this continues to pump, it'll have a market cap similar to Turbo. So the question now, of course, is can we still pump from here? As you can see, we had the first bigger correction from this very top wick to the bottom wick here. This is minus 35%. The question is this enough for a base, a consolidation before the next leg up, or will we see a bigger size correction before that? But before we go into the charts and some technical analysis, let's quickly have a look at what this project is about. I mean, it's a meme coin, so it doesn't have real utility, but actually, if we have a closer look, this is doing a little more than most of the meme coins. Because most of the meme coins actually just have some artwork, a really shallow storyline, and that's it. At first glance, this also holds true for BeerCoin. And of course, there's some marketing bullshit like missed Bitcoin, don't miss BeerCoin. But let me show you what BeerCoin does a little different. So first and foremost, it's not only available on DEXs, it's already available on Bitget, Maxi, Bybit, Gate.io, and so on. These are big exchanges. And as you can see here, there is 2 TBA buttons here, so there will be more exchanges in the near future, I guess. Then as we can see here, there will be actually huge prizes to win. These include Heineken stocks, Oktoberfest VIP trips, and a 10-year beer supply. And last but not least, a Tesla Cybertruck packed with a full load of beer cans. So if this actually holds true and is not just a marketing gag, then this is the first interesting difference to most of the meme coins. The next thing that's interesting is that this actually launched through a pre-sale. And these pre-sales are often very risky because you really don't know what will happen. So this is similar to an ICO. And in the ICO craze in 2017, there was endless projects. You've bought them, they launched, they went to zero, and your money was gone. But on the other hand, there were projects like Ethereum. Yes, you heard it right. Ethereum had an ICO as well. And here in this meme coin mania, BeerCoin here is a successful example for a pre-sale. So based on this roadmap, we are right now in the brew phase. So centralized exchange listings, we've already had them. Then there will be a BeerTab launch game, bonus campaigns, and an NFT collection. After that, there will be tier 1 centralized exchange listings. So the likes of Binance. We already have Bybit, which is also tier 1. So actually we're between brew and ferment here. And in the end, they intend to brew real beer. I don't know if this will happen. And then the bottle phase is here more like a gimmick, you could say. Then the tokenomics, or as they call it, the BrewConomics. 1/3 was distributed through the pre-sale, 11% went to early contributors, 1% airdrop. Quite a lot for treasury and marketing. I think the team is in here as well, 22%. And another third went to market makers, liquidity, and centralized exchanges. This is actually a whole lot. The thing is, for these kind of meme coins, what counts is hype. The tokenomics in this case are not that important, because in the end, a meme coin is a gamble anyway. Then once again, they say here there will be an NFT collection on top. And if we take a look on their Twitter page, which by the way has 130,000 followers, so this is not bad. Also, they post very frequently. And here, if we scroll down a bit, then it says there is already the NFT collection launched. So they're already listed on Magic Eden, which is an NFT marketplace. And this is the collection here on Magic Eden. It's called Beerionaires NFT. And then there will be a community game called BeerTab. I think this is not out yet as far as I know. And these tap to earn games are actually quite hyped at the moment. All of this started with Notcoin, the official meme coin of the Ton network. This also pumped a whole lot. I've made multiple videos about it if you're interested. And before Notcoin launched, you could mine it or earn it with such a simple tap to earn game. And therefore there are a lot of great new projects launching with this tap to earn game strategy, especially on the Ton network, affiliated with Notcoin also. If you're interested, I have a whole channel in my Telegram community dedicated to this. There you'll find the most interesting games as well. Link is down below. Join now for this, for more alpha from my side, for discussing with like-minded individuals. And on top of that, you will get access to one of my indicators, a 1-hour trading course that explains how to build your own strategy. You're getting a whole lot, so join while it's still free. This may change for new members in the future. So let's jump over to the charts again. This is the chart of BitGet, meaning this is not the whole chart you've seen on Dex Screener. This starts right here as BeerCoin was launched on BitGet on May 29th. And at this very moment, I think the most interesting time frames for BeerCoin are the 1 hour and the 15 minute. As you can see here on the 1 hour chart, the last 3 signals of my indicator, the Philippines reversal bands, shown us when to expect a sideways range, a consolidation before the next move upwards every time. So the first signal was right here. And as you can see here, we perfectly consolidated with candle closes below this line. We got wicks above, but no candle close above it. And as soon as we got our candle close here above, then the next parabola started. Here again, the next signal was printed exactly here. And once again, we have no candle close above it, but here for the first time, this sparked the rest of this big rally here. Then again, the next signal on this humongous candle here with this immense wick signal was printed here. We actually went with the wick to the last level here. And this time around, we've got the candles above the signal line and not below it. Here we are getting crazy wicks up and down. This shows for an extreme fight between bears and bulls, and as well that we have more market participants as in the very beginning, obviously. So this is then very interesting to look at because this shows for the specific DNA of BeerCoin. Everyone who is subscribed to this channel for a bit knows that this is my term to describe how a specific financial instrument behaves in certain bullish, bearish, or consolidation situations. And every token is a little different here. For example, many projects react very sensitive to these levels. So once it's printed, one candle close below it, and then we go down only. Some projects have like a fake out and then continue. And this project here sees a long consolidation and then goes above it. Here again, and in this time around, actually above the signal line. So this is always very interesting to see and important to take into consideration for your strategy. What makes it very hard to decide if we will go up or down from here are these crazy wicks. Therefore, we should only look at the candle closes. The only information we should get from the wicks is you can see the bigger wicks are on the downside. This means we have a lot of liquidity sitting here. And bulls are very keen on pushing price up from here. So this is obviously nothing for leverage trading, but as far as I know, this is not possible as of now. So this is actually good. If you want to gamble on this and bet on more upside, then you could start to DCA in now as we're holding this level. And this liquidity is scooped up as crazy as it seems. But please don't be surprised if this turns around very quickly. For a clear decision, which move is more likely, I have to see more price action in this case. So as you can see in this example, it's not always that clear cut because we don't do fortune telling here. I am looking at clear signals, and if there is no clear signal, then we just have to wait and see. This is the reality of trading. So please don't be surprised if we start to dump to this level again. This is also where the blue moving average here would come in. Below that, I would look at the 0.618, of course, and then this red level here, although it's very far below. So if you start to dump from here, this would be minus 22%, minus 32%, and then the last target minus 50%. So this could happen very quickly in case of a downward scenario, just so you're prepared. Otherwise, if we actually can hold this level and pump up from here, my first target would be the 1.618 here, and then the 2.618. And that means from current prices, plus 74% and 190% respectively. One more thing that is important to look out for is if we start to pump up from here, get into my Philippines reversal bands just a little bit above the former high and go below again, then this may end up as a grab of liquidity and the start of a downtrend. So basically a fake out. So this will be very interesting to watch. I'll keep you updated in my Telegram group. What you could also look at, as I teased in the beginning, is the 15-minute chart. And this gives us a little more information on the very immediate short-term moves. As you can see, the last 3 signals on the 15-minute chart perfectly called the range here before the range even started to happen. This is the beauty of my indicator. It perfectly respects the mid, top, and bottom range here. So the first thing to look at before we go to the 1-hour chart is if we see a clear candle close above the range high or a clear candle close below the range low. This is also where the golden moving average here would come into place. And if we see this in either direction, then we go back to the 1-hour chart and evaluate further. If you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please ask yourself why and do it now. You really don't want to miss any of the next videos. As always, this was not financial advice. This was Footprints for you. Until next time, crush the markets. Goodbye.